Hey guys, this is System, and this is E90. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Let's go ahead and jump forward and move on with the pack, right? So in between episodes, I did a fair amount. So let's cover it real fast and push forward. So first thing, moved my base. We're actually in one of the Naga areas now, right? So we have nice walls going around all our base. Moved from, I guess, way up here. So not too far, actually. The way I moved it was some coffers. I'll show those in a second. My main reason for moving, I didn't really explain in the last video, was I was in between these three lich towers. And as I was moving around my base, as one would unload and load, I would get lag. So I wanted to get away from that because I was in between three of them. So it was kind of a nightmare, but down here, I'm not near anything. So I'm actually pretty good. So the way I actually moved everything very easily is with these coffers. There you go. So you make these puppies, and they're basically shulker boxes, and they're really awesome, actually. So you just kind of put them down. There you go. They open up, and then, yeah, you just have storage. Then you just left click, and they get automatically picked up. You also kind of animate everything that's inside them, so it looks really cool there with glyphs, right? So I like that. That is pretty neat. And that is how I moved. I moved really easy because they're not that very hard to make. Also went ahead and made a market because I wanted to grab, I think it was flaxseed, right, that I wanted. Yeah, flaxseed to get a string. So yeah, these ones here, you just grow them. Then one flax turns into one string, so it's way better than the hemp. But the hemp has some uses as well, but the hemp doesn't grow normally. You have to bone meal it, so I guess that's an issue. But there's other things to get here too. Did have to do a ritual for that, but it's just the one we already have set up, so not a big deal there. Also, I went ahead and made the Book of Shadows. This is the book for Hexerei, because there's lots of things in Hexerei that I don't actually know, right? But this book's actually really cool. You just got to go page to page. Then there's a home button up here. You hit that. It goes all the way back. There you go. Then you just go through the book, kind of read all about it. It doesn't go into the eccentric tome. It actually has to sit on one of these altars here. So it's a little weird. But it's a very, very well-made book. I thought it was pretty neat. Anyway, outside of that, what else did I do here? I made some spells. So the spells I made here. Let me see here. I have Grow. So that one is just, yeah, that's just the bone meal effect. Harm. Launch. I'll be using this one nonstop. I'll show it in a second. This one is Safe Leap. So this one kind of shoots you straight up. This one launches you kind of where you're looking, right? So that's kind of how they work there. Then I have Dispel. That's going to be for removing buffs from mobs, right? And one of the ways to get the Wixie Charms is to get a witch, get it to half health, then you use this on it. So I'll be using that at some point. That one's, I was trying that, it didn't work out. These lights here, so these are just the mage lights. You just use them all around your base, so I just have it set to projectile light. And the sand we had yesterday, right? But this one here, Launch, is amazing. So I can just kind of hold this down. And you can see there, it's not even using that much mana. And you can actually move around super easily, right? You can also kind of shoot yourself in the air, right? So I'll take some damage there, but that's not that big a deal. I want to get it all charged up here for a second to show you how insane this thing is. You can actually get really high. So this is the one where you kind of look at direction, right? So if I look straight up, this launches me straight up. So I'm just pretty high now. I want to switch to Safe Leap here. Oh, this Safe Leap, I put bounce on the end of it too. So it gives me 30 seconds of bounce. So I don't actually die. So that is kind of the idea there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Very useful spells that don't use a ton of mana, right? Because we don't even have any kind of regeneration yet. So the first thing I want to go ahead and do is set up some, I guess, protection for mobs, right? So we could actually disable mob spawns in the area pretty easily. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. I do need to go ahead and break that real quick and put that back down. Get some lava in there. We need to make this item here. It's called a Sage Burning Plate. So let's go ahead and get that done. Just put that in there. That should automatically be made. And then we just need to use some of this dried sage bundle on it. It's actually really easy to do. So these things, you just dry them. They just take that recipe right there. So super simple, right? Just really, really, really easy. And then just light on fire, and it's 600 minutes. So yeah, pretty crazy how powerful this is. I don't know if that's the normal time or it's been changed for the pack, but 600 minutes for that cost seemed really, really cheap. But anyway, let's go ahead and head over here for a second. You get a flint and steel. I don't have one in my bag right now. There you go. Then I think we just light it, right? So we light it. And then, is that it? Are we good? Oh, we can right click on this too. Sage clouds gently cleanse the area, forming a circle. Sage clouds gathering, forming a peaceful circle. So is that what we want there? Peaceful? Maybe? Or does that make it peaceful? That's weird. You don't see any clouds, but the sage will still purify the area. Not sure what that means. Sage cloud gently purifying the area. I have no idea which one we want. I'll go with this one, forming the circle. Sounds like it's setting up a radius. So I'm going to leave that on there and see how well it works, because we do get some mobs on the outside of my wall sometimes. I don't have any out there right now, apparently. I've been getting starbuckles around here too. What is that? Oh, it's just it looked like a face. Anyway, we'll handle that there. Like I said, that'll last 600 minutes. I'll see how well it works here, but I have another one there. So we basically have 20 hours of no mob spawning, which is pretty neat. Next thing I want to go ahead and do is get us a familiar here. So we go into here, go to chapter 1, go right there to the familiars. There's a whole bunch of different familiars you can get from occultism, give you a different effect. We get a free ring when we do this quest here, but the one I want is the bat. So we'll probably go ahead and do that right away. Oh, also I have this here. I have a starbuckle charm. Go ahead and use that real quick. And I got this as a reward or in a chest. I'm not sure, but it's called a straddle. Apparently turns them into a mount, which is hilarious. Look how big he is. And yeah, we can mount this guy. Total waste of one, but yeah, why not, right? I think we get some dye for him too. Nope, don't do that. That's the find me thing. Go ahead and do this. Dye. What color do we want to make them? We'll make them red. There you go. Do that. There you go. We got a red starbuckle to take us out to our farm here. Or not our farm, our ritual area. That's pretty funny, actually. Anyway, he's just total memes. He doesn't actually do anything. He's just a nifty mount. Anyway, in our bag here, we should have a bunch of stuff for a couple of rituals here. This will be for the bat. There you go. Then we're going to do a couple crows as well, but I want to get this bat done first. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that. And the recipe is pretty easy. So just some gold carrots, gold leaf. There you go. And then the trance. And did I do it right? Yes, I did. Let's go ahead and right-click that on. And then, yeah, we'll get the ring when we're done. I thought I was going to have to make a ring at first. I was actually going to make a ring. Then I finally checked the quest again and saw that we got it for free. Would have had for no reason. But there you go. Get yourself a bat here. You see here we already have night vision. But we can ringify this dude, right? So let's go ahead and grab that real quick. And then we should be able to just right-click that on him. And then we should be able to put that little buddy into our ring slot. Now, we have 2 ring slots here. We could do another one, I guess. But at the same time, I know I'm going to end up with a ring to regenerate mana later on. So, might as well not fill up the slot, right? So, anyway, that is good there. Probably go ahead and do our crows next, right? So, let's go ahead and grab them, right? So, I have seed mixture, trance. I have that, and I have this. Yeah, that's everything we need there. That. The only new thing here, too, is I guess this seed mixture. Really easy to make, though. Vanilla seeds and then sage. So super, super easy there. But I think it's 4 of these, 1 of them, and 3 of these puppies. And we're going to make 2 because you need 1 for like gathering the crops, then another one to pick them up, right? So we'll have 2. Don't know how well they work. I just want to try them out and see how they work here because they are in the quest book. And if I leave the chapter, later on I'll want to complete the quest and not end up using them because I'll probably have a much better method, right? Anyway, 1, 2. Oh, I had enough there. I must have had too many on there the first time. So anyway, they'll come in. Usually you would have to use that seed mixture to actually tame them, but we actually get them fully tamed. And they like to sit on your shoulder too, so I got a little crow here on my shoulder. We may go ahead and grab them some hats too, because I know they can wear the witch hats, which is a thing. Anyway, let's go ahead into here. Want to have our... Oh, we can ride in style. I'm not going to use my book right now. Let's go ahead and take our little army here. There you go. Oh, is the other guy not on my shoulder? Is he going to come? He should come. I think... Oh, he is on my shoulder. Let's go ahead and see him for a second. Let's head over here. Oh, we're going to need this too. We're going to need a crow flute. So let's grab that. And I wanted to grab the hats as well, right? So let's grab the... Not the hate. Let's grab the hats here. 2 witch hats. That and... Why is it like... Oh, maybe I only have 1. Oh, they were like duping ourselves. That was weird. Anyway, let's pretend that's normal. Like I said, we're going to use them in this farm over here. I need to get them off my shoulder and sitting, though. That'd be much easier. So that there. Then we go ahead. I think it's shift right click. Yeah, you open up their inventory here. You pop the hat on. So little duder has a hat on now, which is pretty cool. Go ahead and do the same thing again. Then I think we go ahead and use the flute to actually control them, right? So you shift right click with this thing. And you go to select. Then you right click on them. And that'll kind of select them. At which point we do it again, go into perch, and we can set where they kind of sit, right? So this will be the like home spot. So the home spot will be a coffer. I believe it has to be a coffer. And we'll just do that there. Oh no, you just right click. And they might actually come over there, right? There you go. So that is the first part. Then I think the rest of it we just do inside their inventories, right? So let's take this guy here. And we'll set that guy. That guy's already set to gather, which is fine. We'll set him to help, which is good. And this one here, I think we just do harvest and help. And I think they should start working. And if it's working, you should start putting things in the coffer. I may have to help them a little bit too, because we are backlogged. Like, I don't think they're going to be super fast. Maybe I'll start putting stuff in here. There you go. Do that there. And to see if they're both working. One of them, the breaky guy, is working for sure. The picky uppy guy doesn't seem like he's doing anything. Oh, maybe I need to do this here. Crow gather? Allows crows to gather items matching. Let's try that. Let's see here. You gonna start picking up? There we go. He's actually picking up things. Kind of watch them for a couple minutes to make sure they're working and actually doing everything completely right. Because this seems like it's actually a whitelist. Allows crops to gather items matching this block's inventory. Crows will gather items matching the block's inventory, return them here if toggled. I'll have to watch that. But anyway, seems like they're doing their stuff, and that's pretty cool, right? So we actually have our crows. They're automated. They're picking up things. They're getting crops. In time, I could have a block under here, too, fitting to a bigger inventory. But honestly, I just need to get a good amount of this stuff. The main thing I need out of this farm, actually, in time, right, is a whole bunch of this mage bloom. But for right now, just let them get us bits and bobs. I want to go ahead and do this one, too. So let's go ahead and grab 2 starbuckles as well. So I've gone ahead and got us 2 more starbuckles here. You can use the spell on them if you want to kind of pick them up as items and move them around. Or you can kill them, I guess. You just use your sword, but you have to sneak while you do it. There you go. We're going to go ahead and get them to automate this farm here, which is the source berries. I wasn't sure how they worked here, but I think I know now. So you need the Dominion one. I think you just right-click on them. Then shift right-click on the inventory. And you can see they're storing items. If we did that in the opposite order, I believe they would take items from there. Then you could set them to like store things in that chest. That's why I had those 2 chests there. Just got to figure them out here. So that, and then that right there. There you go. You got to move. There we go. And they should just start grabbing all the actual source berries, right? So super easy, right? Not too bad. Unfortunately, this is the only thing that they can actually farm, I guess, resource-wise. But they can move items around. There's a mod in here, too. I guess an add-on mod that's making it so they can move gases and liquids and stuff like that as well. But for right now, I just want the 4 source berries. So anyway, go ahead and get this filled out here. There you go. And let's see if we can get that done. These things, too, they hurt you. Oh, actually, they don't hurt you until they're grown, apparently. They hurt you. There you go. So, yeah, that's why I only had half the farm down there. But, yeah, that fully automates our crops for, I guess, at this point. I may have to add another crow, though. I see if I have stuff on the ground. Yeah, I still have stuff on the ground, so I think I'll need 1 more crow for this farm, but after that we should be fine. Although this is going to fill up really quick too. Like this thing, it's probably going to fill up super quickly. The more I look at it, right? There you go. I definitely need a way to kind of get rid of the seeds and stuff too, because I don't think we need all these seeds, but either way it works, it's cool. And I could always turn them off, I guess, because I only need so much out of this one right now. The main thing I'll need in time, I guess, is large amounts of the mage bloom. They're getting the seeds for the mage bloom too. I noticed that too. Yeah, they got 18 of them in there, so that is pretty sweet. Anyway, let's go ahead and figure out what else we're going to work on, because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do next. So I decided to go ahead and fight the Hydra here, so that's what I'm doing here right now. You have to knock the fireballs, like, back in his mouth, right? So that's what I'm doing. He's got a bunch of heads now. When you first come here, he only has, that's, what, 3 heads? But as you kind of knock the heads off, he gets more and more. So we're up to, what, 6 now? It's kind of funny. Go ahead and do that. There you go. And I think if you leave him, like he has his heads too long, he actually starts regenning too, right? But honestly, it's not too hard. It's pretty easy to knock the fireballs back in his face. Finding if you aim a little low, it's you can knock them back pretty simply. But just keep shooting every time you see one open. If you get too close to, he actually does flamethrower too, which is not what you want. You really don't want the flamethrower. So anyway, oh yes, please get him. Get him. Be done. There we go. Super simple. Not too bad at all. Super simple with the spell, actually. Really, really easy. And the main thing we need from this, I think, is going to be the... What is it there? It's this stuff. The fiery blood, right? So with that fiery blood, we'll be able to actually produce this fire essence, which is something we needed for the fiery agates. So we'll be able to get that resource now. I'm thinking too, I may just go back to the base real quick, make sure we have everything. Maybe not even go back to the base actually. I may go ahead and head to the Ergas Tower as well and get that one as well, because we need netherrack, and there's another thing called there, is it Kuramite? Kuramite, this stuff here. This stuff as well. And just get it done, because I know I need this stuff for the essences, and I might as well just get it out of the way. So I may go ahead and just do that as well. And here we are at the Dark Tower, which is at the center of the Dark Forest, right? So on top of this is the boss, and we're going to go up the easy way. You can kind of go all the way up and do the stuff and things, but honestly, this would be much easier. I ate a source berry. I need another one, actually. Kind of just keep eating them, but it gives me mana regen, just so we can go up here really easy. Hopefully we can get on top at least this here. Oh, there's some gas, of course. Here you go. Let it recharge a little bit. Then we'll get on the roof, and we're going to have instantly a fight here. I already turned... Oh, we're right on them. That's not good. Let's go down one of these holes here. We need to open up all these doors anyway, so let's get them all open. So this is kind of like Ghostbusters, basically. He has these little traps here. So there's like going to be little smaller ones of him spawn in, and they have to be absorbed into the traps. And when they're absorbed in the traps, these traps start dinging really loud and getting red particles, at which point you need to have him fly overhead, and then you can hit the trap, then he'll get sucked in, and then you'll be able to finally actually hit him. Because killing him with a bow is really hard, actually. You can, right? But he regens very quickly. And I think he can absorb the little small ones, the little small gas as well sometimes. There you go. When there's lightning, I think there's these guys. And they should be getting sucked into this trap here, right? Actually, you have to kill them, don't you? Maybe that's the way it works. I can't remember. There you go. Yeah, there. Yeah, so this one's fully charged here. So we need him to fly overhead, hopefully. You go away. There you go. Sometimes it's annoying, though. He doesn't like to fly overhead. He's kind of a jerk. But there's a little panel there. I guess a pressure plate. One thing, too. When he flies overhead, he does like a tier thing. And when he does the tier thing, you take a lot of damage. So try not to get hit by that, right? Oh, is he going to the other one? Because he'll heal. Will you please come over here? This is the hardest part of the boss, actually. Getting him to get overhead. That should be close enough there, I think. Then we hit this. Then you get sucked in. And then you can finally start hitting him. There we go. So yeah, you need to basically do that, rinse and repeat. And that stuff that was hitting me in the head there, the tears, can do massive damage. So try to be careful of that. This one's charged. That one's charged. You please just get overhead. That might be close enough. Let's try it out here. Oh, he got it out of the way. Anyway. That's no good. Oh, he did get pulled in the last second, but too late. Anyway, so yeah, just keep rinse and repeating that. Every time it lightnings, there should be more of these little guys around, right? And I guess you just run around, kill one of them that has the little tractor beam. Then, yeah, it's good. That should be good there, actually. Come here. There we go. So yeah, pretty easy boss, but very loud. Like I said, I turned down mobs to 1%, and it's still loud. It's still loud, so... I'm not sure exactly what cover, I guess, controls the sound here. It looks like we got our, hopefully, last one if he comes over here pretty quickly. And he hasn't had any chance to absorb the little guys. Oh, there's a bunch here, though. Could you please go away? I don't want him healing up. Come here. There we go. There we go. We got him. Awesome. So yeah, that's the ear gas. Not too bad, right? Then over here we've got a chest. We're going to go ahead and mine up all of this. Oh, we get debris out of this too. And then the Karamite gems. And then Dreamstone. I don't even know what that's for. Trophy and fiery tears. I don't know if we need tears, actually. Does not look like it. Oh, it's just orbited with the fiery blood. So that is cool. But yeah, I'm going to grab a whole bunch of this netherrack. Then I'm probably going to go ahead and explore the tower a little bit on the way down. And see what else we get here. Also, these things are so loud. Can you turn them off? I guess if they're charged, we can make them stop beeping. Otherwise, we can't make them stop beeping, can we? That's so irritating. You turn off? Yeah, I can't do that. Can I break these? Oh man, they're way too loud. Also, these blocks here, these infested tower wood, you break these, and there's little kind of silverfish dudes that sometimes drop a little material here. He didn't drop it that time. I think it's the stuff that actually makes this. Yeah, the boar essence. They drop this stuff, so that might be a way to farm this later on, I guess. Yeah, I guess with the Drigby farm. But just something to be aware of if you're looking for a way to get more of it. I honestly don't know how much of the actual blend we actually need, but that might be the intended way. Anyway, I'm going to get me tons of this stuff and then get away from the beeping because I'm going to go insane. So when you get to this room down here, you can actually like push all the levers here and like extend it, and it pushes redstone blocks into that. Then it makes a big explosion. There's not really any big benefit of doing that, but there's lots of free redstone. So anyway, it's a pretty easy way of getting that. I think I got a good amount of netherrack too. I think I got a couple stacks here. Yeah, it's a couple stacks, which is pretty good. Also, these picture frames have all kinds of free stuff. Just good to grab the goodies. Just just get it all, right? That's really sweet. So in this tower, you may run into these guys too, these Karamite golems. Make sure you have the dispel spell because they actually have 4 buffs. And if you use the, I guess the spell on them, it'll remove all those buffs. I'm probably gonna have to run past this too. I don't know why the tower is going back up, but anyway. Oh, of course, there's another one right here. Please just let me by. Oh, another set. Oh my goodness, this is bad. I'm probably gonna break a charm, aren't I? Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Yeah, that's not good, dude. Anyway, we're out of that section. So I'm back from the tower, and we're looking pretty good here, actually. Not too bad at all. Got a good amount of netherrack. Got a really good sword. This sword's actually pretty insane. So 13 attack damage. On top there, your attacks deal 7 attack damage to nearby enemies. It has 3 sockets and 4.25% cold damage. Oh, and 16% lifesteal. So this thing's just winning. It's just an awesome sword. So we got that. We got our bloods as well and our Karamite. Looks like we got everything we needed from the tower. So not too bad and pretty sweet. What was this helmet? I didn't really look at this. When attacked, gain recovery. When attacked, inflict blindness. That's pretty silly as well. That's actually not too bad. Well, I'd like to repair that though. What was on this one? On hit, gain speed. That's a good one too. Like these are all good. Also, pants I'm wearing right now, I found these ones. 25% speed on these as well. So not too bad. And then I went ahead and set up this essence here. So we actually already have that. So there's another quest there. That one was just the dried yellow dog, one of the fiery bloods, and a blaze rod. So we have that one as well. So that's a new essence that we have, I guess, a way of crafting. Then over here, I just went ahead and planted the netherwort that I found in the tower. I don't have much soul sand though. And the soul sand looks like it's going to be a whole rabbit hole itself. So the soul sand, right here, you need bulk haunting, right? So that's the thing. To get that though, you need a fan. So this here. To make the fan though, you need a propeller, which means air essence. I already have that. You can't stand. We could actually already make that. It's not too bad because we have nickel. But you're going to need the press. So the press here, that takes earth essence. So another step there, which means we got to do more exploring. So the magic beans are in the area with the giants. Yeah, the giants. Then you got to get a pickaxe and you got to dig down, find a cavern, and obsidian. It's a thing. So we'll get to that at some point. Probably not right this second though. That's probably going to be the next thing we do though, because I think that's going to unlock more things for us, right? So just looking at what we have to do in the future, because we're going to use a lot of netherwort, I guess, in the future to do potions, right? So anyway, so what we're going to do now, I think, is first off, make some potions, I guess. Let's go ahead and clear this puppy up. There you go. Do that, and then come here. I want to test out the whole potion setup with the source and see kind of how it works here. Go ahead and grab you, do that. Fill. Oh, no, it'd be empty, right? Here you go. So I'm going to make 2 potions here. So this one here is going to be awkward. And then we're going to go for, I think this one is a shield potion. No, this one's mana regeneration. So do that, mana regeneration. And this one will make it a level 2, I think, with the glowstone, right? That and that. Sweet. I guess we need a bunch of bottles as well. Yeah, there we go. And then the other one we're going to do, that's kind of annoying. That's a lot. But anyway, won't worry about that too much. What is the other thing we need to do here? Another potion was this. So we'll go ahead and do more awkward. Sweet. And we're going to do like melting. It's supposed to give you like way more actual source when you do it, right? So that's going to be the plan here. So we have to be this potion melter. I don't even know why it wants us to make a pedestal, but we do. Potion jars and alchemical source link here. So we got a lot of stuff to do. And then this here, right? There you go. Then I think glowstone after that. And then we got ourselves another set of level 2 potions, right? That. Fantastic. Need a couple more bottles as well. Need to go ahead and store all these potions somewhere temporarily too. So let's go ahead and drop all those off. Then we're going to do a little bit of crafting here. So drop that off. So we're going to need ourselves a... What was the quest? What does it actually require? A chemical source link, potion jar, and a pedestal, right? So let's go with a pedestal, which I don't even know why we need. But let's grab it. Need a source jar. With that, we can make our potion jar, right? Fantastic. We'll need 2 of those, actually. So let's just grab it. And what's the alchemical source link we need? Everything we already have. So that's good. Oh, wait. That used a potion jar, didn't it? That sucks. Let's go ahead and do you. Then potion jar. And potion jar. So I think that's everything there. If we look at the quest there, we're done. Yeah, it's going to give us some source jars, source relays, and whatever that was. I don't know what I just got. Oh, some potions and stuff. Cool. So I think that's pretty much everything, except for I want to make the potion melter as well. I need to go ahead and grab amethyst, actually, really soon, because we are really low. I think this is our last 5, plus these source gems here. So we're getting really down, so we can't even make any many more essences. So we are getting pretty much near the end of it. Anyway, that is good. Grab our melter. Cool. And kind of read about this, right? So in here, an alchemical source link will allow converting potions into more contained and portable magical energy source, which can be transmitted and manipulated quite easily, making it ideal for many focused magical pursuits. Place a potion jar directly adjacent to a source link, and it will perform the conversion, placing source into any nearby source jars. Okay, cool. I think that's going to be used hand in hand with this thing over here as well to produce aura, which also uses potions. So, because that's the thing here. You don't have to use 2 potions the way I'm doing it, I guess initially. I just figured why not, because I'm pretty sure we get a big bonus in producing source doing it this way. So I think we need... Actually, I think I need 1 more potion jar too. Let's do the melting first. Let's try to figure that out. So if I take this right here, so it says number of melting jars set. So there's none yet. So I go potion jar and potion jar. Oh, do I need 1 for an output as well? Oh, I'm going to need another potion jar. Let's see here. Do that and this. There you go. That's using source. I'm probably going to need some more source jars too now. Oh, man, I need everything. Go ahead, do that there. And then source jars, right? There we go. We'll just have a extra batch of them. Okay. So I think we need an output as well. So let's do that. So how's this work? So if I go ahead and grab this here, where's my Dominion one? I don't have it. This thing, right? Go ahead and grab you. And then do I right click on you? No. Right click? Right click? Right click? That did not work. Oh, one got linked. So it's linked to that one. Wait. Let's try that again. This. Oh, maybe I click on the jar first. I'm confused. Huh. How's this link? Okay, shifting is not the way. That worked. That worked. Okay, one the melter to your desired potion jar. That one. So is this good? I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's unlock that. There we go. So I think we can grab like a potion of shielding. So let's grab that. Then let's go ahead and grab a potion of mana regeneration. And is this going to work? Wand your melter to your... I already did that. Melter will send combined potions to the jar. Oh, we need source for this. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a little bit of source here. So I go ahead and grab, I just want to see if we can make a really good potion and get a good amount. It's a little confusing what I'm doing right now, but it'll be making sense here in a couple of seconds. Let's grab the alchemical, right? So let's do that. Then we'll grab a source jar, put it on top. And then I think we can go ahead and put a potion jar right around here too. Yeah, we got one right here. So let's do that. Then we can just put potions in here as well. And I got some weird ones in here, right? Yeah, let's just use this. This should be able to... Oh, you can't just right-click these in here? Oh, you can. There you go. And that should be making us some source, right? And that's send that over there. And that should take those potions, mix them together, and make us a super potion, basically. There we go. That's cool. It didn't make very much, though, did it? Okay. So I can put more in there, though. But anyway, that works there. Let's go ahead and grab a couple more of these, right? So shielding. What's this here? Mana. Yep. Let's see if we just make ourselves a little bit of it. What did I just put in there? Shielding. We'll be able to automate all this before too long, but I just want to try it out and see how much it's actually going to produce just with the melted potions. Let's do that. This and that right there. There you go. So we're 31% full already just off those other ones, which is awesome. Okay, cool. Where's the rest of my source jars? That's actually not that bad. It's not using that much to actually do this either. So it's making it. It's doing the stuff. Should be one more after this. There you go. You done? Looks like it's done right now. Let's go ahead and grab this now. Let's swap this out, right? Let's go ahead and put this right here. Oh, it's producing a ton. Full. Still using it, right? Is it still producing? Oh, there you go. Yeah, we got 2 full source jars out of a few potions. And we still have a few more. So I could probably actually fill that up. So that'd be how we produce our early... oh my goodness. We have almost 4. That produced way more than I thought. That's not too bad. That's actually not bad at all. And I think you could actually melt. Like, I think we could melt that again. So you could take another melter, combine 2 potions in that one as well. Then take a third melter and then combine it up to 4. You know what I mean? At which point you're getting tons of mana for just a few potions, which is not bad at all. Or not mana, source is what it is. So that'd be kind of the setup here. And we got our first source, which is amazing. And that'll actually make, like, if I leave the source around these, makes things like this go faster. I still don't understand why they made me make a arcane pedestal, though. What was that about? Yeah, I'm not sure. I have no idea. So I think I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. It is always appreciated. We guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.